Well, you've heard it, right? Doctors warning temperatures like this, frostbite, hypothermia, that can all happen within minutes. But staying inside is not an option for everyone.
And our Samantha Cavalli spoke with a doctor and a local utility company about why this cold is more than just uncomfortable.
It's the kind of cold you can't just bundle up and push through. Doctors say with wind chills this low, it can quickly turn dangerous.
In the temperatures that we're going to see this weekend, it can happen within minutes, literally like within 5 minutes, you can actually get frostbite.
Frostbite happens when skin freezes and tissue is damaged, sometimes permanently. And with wind chills 30 to 40 below, even brief exposure can lead to serious injury. Children and older adults are at the highest risk. Kids lose heat quickly, and many seniors have medical conditions that affect their circulation. Even a short time outside, waiting for a bus or walking across a parking lot can be enough.
Not everyone bundles their kids up right? Not every kid's wearing mittens and scarves and hats, and not everyone has the ability to have layered clothes and a waterproof, windproof outer.
But for some workers, staying inside isn't always an option.
There's nothing more important to us than the safety of our employees.
Kaukauna Utilities General Manager Michael Avanzi says non-essential outdoor work is on hold, with crews only responding to emergencies. And even then, they rotate workers and take frequent breaks to warm up.
We have an extensive safety training program that our employees go through, which includes training on winter safety, recognizing the signs of frostbite and hypothermia and things like that.
As workers prepare for the extreme cold, doctors say you too should.
Be smart, right? It's okay to be tough, but at some point in time you want to be tough and smart, not tough and dumb.
The advice is simple. Stay inside if you can, cover all exposed skin, and don't underestimate this cold. Frostbite can happen faster than you think. Samantha Cavalli, Action 2 News.